I've been overweight for all of my life. There's pictures of me as a kid sitting naked, about 6 months old, in a washing bowl of water, and you can see all my little rolls like a little Buddha. So I know it's not always that obvious for everyone, but I can definitely track my weight back to childhood. But it reached its highest point in 1997. I was 26 years old, and I had just come out of a pretty dysfunctional relationship that I'd been in for 6 years. And I went into that relationship a size 12 to 14, and I came out of that relationship a size 24. I was just under 19 stone. And I can remember coming out of that relationship, and my weight was at the highest it had ever been, and my self-esteem and my self-worth was at the lowest it had ever been, as you can imagine. So I was in that typical headspace where I had blamed my weight for so many things. If only I wasn't so overweight, my life would be happier, better, whatever the silly stories we tell ourselves. And so I embarked on my weight loss journey. And I did lose 8 stone over a 5-year period. It took that long because I did the typical yo-yo dieting, lose 2 stone, feel a bit better, go back to old habits, feel bad again, go back on another diet, lose weight. And that cycle went on for me for a long time. And don't get me wrong, I got down to about 10.5 stone. I was a size 10. That was like the magic number for me. And it was great in lots of ways. I could buy better clothes and all of that. But actually my insecurities and my relationship with food were worse than they'd ever been, because alongside being able to buy nice clothes and feeling better about yourself also comes attention. And I wasn't ready for that. And it really unraveled some trust stuff for me. So my bubble was burst a little bit, and I had achieved the thing that I'd so desperately wanted to achieve, but it wasn't giving me what I thought it was going to give me. So that was when I embarked on my own personal counselling journey. And it was through the work that I did on myself, that I started to really understand my relationship with food, my relationship with self, why I allowed myself to be in relationships that were physically and mentally abusive, why I also abused myself with food and allowed myself to reach the weight that I did. And it was through this that I really started to have a better understanding of my own relationship with food. And from there, part of my discovery was that I'd spent most of my adult life trying to please my parents, and my whole career had been around that whole kind of ta-da, look at me, kind of be perfect approach to life. So I decided to retrain. And what better thing to get involved in than helping other people to start to explore and understand their own relationship with food. And that's what I've been doing for the last 15 years. And that's led me into creating these online courses. I'm an emotional eater and always will be. And part of me, coming to terms with that and accepting that has kind of disarmed that part of me that felt the need to do it. I, for many years, lived in this world of be strong, never showing my feelings to people. And as I've gone through my own transition and my own deeper understanding of my own relationship with food, I'm now able to be much more honest and open with my feelings, not just externally, but to myself. Okay, so carry on exploring this page. If you have any questions about the course, I'd love to connect with you. And if you sign up, awesome. I look forward to working with you.